Hello everyone, this is Kam. Welcome to another BOTB video. Today we are covering the Dream Car Competition picture, week number 35. So before we get started, guys, make sure don't forget to give us some thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and consider joining the patrons, guys. Link in the description below. Membership starts from only £3 per month, and you can get access to the VIP WhatsApp and the Facebook group. We do Patreon average on the group pretty much every day, so make sure you guys join. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, which is called Kam's BOTB Strategy. Just search for this, Kam's BOTB Strategy. Just subscribe to that, because as you guys know, from next month, I'm moving to this channel where we're going to do the live stream from there. So make sure you guys do that. Sorry about the last minute, guys. Obviously, I didn't notice that I've taken my camera that I'm using off. It's a digital camera, so I use it as a webcam, but I didn't know that it wasn't there, so I had to set up in a rush. But anyway, a lot of people watching. Let me just quickly fix that. Actually, it's a bit okay. Can't do anything much. Anyway, I'll fix that later on. Right, so a lot of people watching. That's amazing. Drew 63, how's it going? Hope you're good. Right, also got Darren with us. Hi, Darren.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Saying thought the judgment on Monday. Any thought of the judging on Monday? They did all right, actually. What do you think, Darren? Was it a good judging?
It's an average. So
it's average judging.
They removed two people, so it doesn't line up with the eyes of the left guy, admittedly, but it is an average of the remaining six. So
yeah. Cool. I didn't even watch the judging or anything. Magdi, how's it going? So I don't think it's more up this week. Okay, we'll find out that in a minute. A lot of people submitted their coordinate. Amazing. We'll start taking them in a minute. Make sure you guys subscribe. Submit your coordinate. Vaxi, how's it going? Hope you're good, mate. Steph, good evening. Hope you're good, brother. Sam, how's it going? Good evening. Black Cobra. Okay. Saying the judges are taking the piss. Obviously, not everyone will be happy with the judging, of course. I mean, we go to different places and everything with our coordinates. So some week we're going to be happy, some week we're not. So it is what it is. MD Hakim Muslim, how's it going? Okay, me myself, how's it going? Say, Darren, how are you feeling? I was asking you.
I'm all right. I've had my operation and that, so I've been recovering for the second day back at work today, so
no worries.
A bit sore. Last week was a fucking that was absolutely mental last week.
Yeah.
I said that I was trying to win, obviously, when I had Flynn, and then I was at Brig Garden Centre, and then Ben phoned me on the Monday saying I was in a tiebreaker, and I was like, oh shit, I could actually win it.
Yeah. But how are you feeling now? I mean, not winning tiebreak. Do you know what I mean? I know
in fairness, it's not the car I wanted, so it was a blessing. And I didn't realize it until there was potential that I could have won it, as in tiebreaker. It could have been 50-50 me or whatever or not. And it's like, when I sat there and I read that email and it says, if you win the tiebreaker, you will win a Lamborghini Huracan and 50k. And I sat there and I was like, I shouldn't have played for the Huracan, because yes, it's a Lambo, but it's only a two-seater. My boy would need to sit in a car seat and it wouldn't fit in a bucket seat in the Lamborghini Huracan. If I took my mum out in it, she'd have an heart attack because it's too fast. So if I went out as like a family or anything like that, then it's only got two seats, so it wouldn't work. So I've stopped playing the Huracan. So if I did win, it would be Urus, and it's practical, in fairness, for being a five-seater.
That's good. Right, a lot of people watching. Not many thumbs up, guys. Come on, nearly 60 people watching. We only got 19 likes. Smash that like button. It's absolutely free, guys. It doesn't cost you anything, so smash that like button, please. Adam, how's it going? Good evening. Hope you're good. Baba saying hi, Cam and Darren was 5 picks off. Okay. Daniel, how's it going? Hope you're good. Tom, I'll take your call in a minute. Marvel Steve, hope you're good. Lee, how's it going? I was saying, yeah, you could take the cash, Darren, but Darren wants to win the card, doesn't he? So
no one's ever taken a Lamborghini from BOTB, so I'd want to do the fourth officially, as well as take the Lambo.
Jonathan just asking how many tickets did you play or do you play normally?
It varies. If it's a decent picture, then between 40. If I feel lucky, I'll max out or some at one time. I think I maxed out on the midweek one actually. I did 75 on that because I that every time I lined it up on that, I was like bang on that same coordinate every single time. So I maxed out on that, but it only cost me £3, £3.14p.
Yeah, told me that. That's 346 or 364, something like that. Moses saying BOTB is a joke. Agree with you. MSA, how's it going? Saying hi, Kam and Darren. Hi, Anthony. Saying evening, guys. Hope you're all well as well. Not too bad.
Can we
kick
and block people that say BOTB is shit? Only joking.
Vac saying, what you hoping the 33% will be for tomorrow? What do you mean 33%?
The discount, for the week on BOTB.
Okay. All right. Right. So is it all for the midweek lifestyle or something? 33%.
No. It's all week. Go on competitions on on your screen and then click on the dream car. You'll see today, I think yesterday was the Range Rover.
Oh yeah, I saw that actually. I saw that. Yeah.
And then they're changing it every day. So today's the Beamer. I reckon they'll do a Mercedes one, an Audi one, and maybe a Porsche. I don't think they're going to go high end with your Lambos, all that crap. So I reckon they might throw in there a classic, as in your classic Scooby, your classic Jag, your classic Skyline. Kind of mix it up with that.
Only classic I like. There's two classic I like, which is the Mustang, the original Mustang, and the E-Type Jag. Yeah. So these are the classic you want to buy, man. I mean, according to me, I like them, but yeah, you guys might not. But AGT is saying, Darren, let me buy your chopstick, mate.
Mate, these are lucky. These have let me win technically 3 times on Spot the Ball, because obviously the fourth win was just a random name generator. So these didn't have any play on that lifestyle win, but these have helped me win 3 times on Spot the Ball. And I've got a second pair, but these are promised to my uncle. So, and these was obtained at the same time as these ones, and they were together. So I've not opened these, but these are the same ones that I've won every single time.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a few tickets. Let's go ahead and have a look. I'm going to start taking coordinates.
Dean, I didn't play for it.
Okay, I'll start taking coordinates. Who was the first person to submit coordinate?
My heart's set on the Lamborghini Urus, unless they did, your 200 grand plus the 50k and all that crap. Do a Spot the Ball to win your. Christian was live earlier on Instagram, and the people were asking about win a day with Christian and like go to the BOTB office and have dinner, and he'll take them out in his Ferrari and all that shit. And I was like, I'd happily I'd play for it. I'd do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they do just let randomers turn up to the
what the winners day, is it like the food and stuff? Yeah. You can say, oh, can I have my 1 meal now, and then rest of the 3 times that I won, can I have a takeaway, please?
5 guys. Five Guys, eh, Cam?
Five Guys. Yeah.
Have you seen the new Urus Performante? I have. It looks insane. But if you actually search for the Lamborghini Urus G Power, I think it's called, G Power's pushing 840 brake. That's what they're modifying the Lamborghini Urus up to. 840 or 890 or something stupid like that. But if you take that, strap a bigger turbo to it or some shit, you could be pushing like 1600 brake on a Lamborghini Urus. AJT, he does Virgin Radio as well. He's literally working 7 days a week, Christian. So when he gets a day off, he deserves it. You know what I mean? Because he's BOTB, Monday to Friday, and then he does Virgin Radio Saturday, Sunday, and that. And then whatever he's hired to do in between. Because he's only freelance. He's not fully an employee of BOTB. He's freelanced. But I don't know whether I meant to have said that.
Even Christian needs to play BOTB before.
Yeah.
You said.
And no offense to Sean or William, but theirs, you know, when they do surprises, like Sean's the other week when Christian was on a boat somewhere. Sean's surprise, it doesn't flow, if you know what I mean. It seems as if it's structured, but a little bit awkward, if you know what I mean. It's whereas Christian's, he's got that bit more of a.
He's got it naturally, innit? He's so
Yeah.
natural at this.
Yeah, he's a natural presenter, and Sean's a great guy. I've seen him loads of times now.
That's it. I mean, he's professional. William is he just did it because he had to do it. Sean also to replace
the best ever. Did you see the Lifestyle Midweek? Did you see when Sean did the surprise? The geezer won an electric bike, I think, if I can remember rightly, mountain bike or something. And on video, on the video that they put out there, Sean turned around and went, "How about that, eh? How about that?"
Did you actually?
Yeah, and I was like, "Go on, yes."
I was gonna say, so William can do one thing better than everyone else, which is how about that, eh?
Yeah. I even said to Christian, I was like, "You need to get your own catchphrase." I was like, "Come on," because William's got "How about that, eh?" Sean, he hasn't really got anything. I says because he doesn't really kind of do the surprises. I says, so you definitely need your own catchphrase. And he was like, "Well, I have sort of." He says, "I've got, you've got to be in it to win it, sort of thing, or whatever." I was like, "Yeah, but everyone knows that because they said that about the national lottery. But you need something else." I think he's still working on it or whatever, or he probably just doesn't like having that kind of gimmick. Darren, how do you work out with the fat stick? Sorry, I ask. Huh? How you work out with that stick?
Oh, good, Akeem. Thank you for asking.
Oh, you do? Oh, you mean the chopsticks? You just line it up. You know how you use the lines on the actual BOTB? I do it on my monitor, so I just cross it over and see where the sticks line over. But sometimes I can look at a picture and I don't use lines. I just visually see where the ball should be. Like you zoom in, zoom out, see the size of the ball compared to the size of the player's head. So you've got a rough idea of size of the ball, where the middle of the ball should be. Because if you go really close on this one, the ball's already touched his head. So, kind of you know, don't go near his head.
Do you think he headed it already?
Yes. Do you know why?
Why?
Because when you jump up, when you naturally jump, you use your arms as thrust to get that lift. Now, when you do that, he's got his neck up and he's got his arms down, so he's literally just about to go bang. You know what I mean? Like, it's very close. He's in the air and he's got his arms down.
Yeah,
So
but looking at his face, looks like he's a little bit relaxed that he did it, and looking at it, it's not that just in a process of doing it. Like, even though if you had the ball within the millisecond, it's still your face, you everything is like that sort of, I don't know, you get that in your face. But it looks like he just headed and then the ball just going past and then he's looking. But
yeah,
obviously with the other guy's eyes, it looks a bit different.
it's one of them. It could be, is the train moving towards you or going away from you? You remember that GIF that I sent you?
Yeah.
It's one of them. That kind of picture, I can't fathom out whether it's dropping to him or whether he's already done it. It's how's the evoke? It's good, yeah. Although the ambient lighting isn't as bright as I would have expected. Just saying, they need to turn the brightness up. Doesn't the chopsticks and your hands cover their faces and eyes? No, because I've got a 49-inch monitor, curved monitor, where I literally hold it with the tips. So I see the full picture and I just cross it over.
Right. Any more coordinates, guys? Please submit it as soon as possible. I've just put mine. I just took a second, as you guys saw, to put my coordinate in, but that's my code, which is 2263, 1138. That's me roughly going around this area. But yeah, you guys can submit your coordinate if you haven't already, and also don't forget to smash that like button, guys.
I can see a lot of people are disheartened by the judging this week.
It is what it is, isn't it? What can you do? Just take, watch the judging video and try to
In fairness,
do
the
better,
two
basically.
the two that got removed, yes, remove them. The six that was left, they were tight. Um, it again for me on that picture, it should have been left a bit to get the eyes angled, um, and anywhere going upwards, but it should have been left, but underneath the T-bar. It was never ever going to be above that bar. I put it in the patrons chat. I was like, it's going to be between the red poster and the post going upwards, but it won't be above that bar going across. And it was it was there, But within that square, you're talking about 100,000 pixels. So again, it can be anywhere within that capture zone. And you've got an average of 8 judges, which 2 got removed. So you just got to keep faith, keep going, move on to the next. AJT, how many players did you go head to head with? On the phone call with Ben, he said that the winner was 100 pixels away from where the judges went on the tiebreaker, and I was 206 away from the judges. And then I says, do I get to see the judging or anything like that of the tiebreaker picture? And he turned around and said that no, it's all they submit my coordinate into the PC that's got the picture stored, and it calculates how far I am away. And I've got to take solace in the fact that someone else was 100 pixels further away than me. So as far as I'm aware, 3. But I never asked that question of how many are in it, which I should have done. But I think someone on the stream the other day was saying that there was 5 in the tiebreaker. But if you're going to play this competition, please just play 2 dots. Just 2. Because then there will never, ever be a tiebreaker. Because you're
double up.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you double up, then you're pretty much guaranteed if it lands on that. But you've got to hit the judges, and then your second dot has got to be closer than the other player's second dot. Now, if you double up, you're closer. But you've got to be 100,000,000% knowing that it's bang there. Like a needle, it's like a needle as a knife to a giant's heart, like hitting it bang on. But yeah, I mean, if your second dot is 20 pixels away and someone else's second dot is 30 pixels away, they will go off your second dot being closer, and you win. And what's the odds of, say, the 5 people or possibly 5 people that I was in a tiebreaker with? What are the odds of them having?
Why were there a tiebreaker then?
Because one person played 1 dot and hit that judge's coordinate to
fucking hell.
But one person played 1 dot and they didn't have a second dot. Now, if you say 5 people was in that tiebreaker, if all 5 people did 2 dots, there would have never been a tiebreaker, because the odds of the second dot of all 5 players being the exact dot or the exact distance away from the winning coordinate are very slim.
But what's the chances of having someone matching the winning coordinate with 1 ticket? Do you know what I mean? I mean, it happened your time, but when is going to happen next? Do you know what I mean? It's like that.
I mean, it literally only takes one ticket to win it. You know what I mean? So back in the day, you used to be able to play 150 tickets. Now, in theory, you're wasting 149 tickets. If you think it's in that area, just place 1. But you maximize your opportunity to be able to win it, don't you? So.
Yeah. Right. So these are the coordinates we got so far. Any more coordinates, guys? Otherwise, I'm going to do the average.
Lee, I've just seen that you say that you always double up. If, for instance, in this case, even if you doubled up and one of those players still played 1 dot, you'd still be pulled into a tiebreaker, because it would need to be made fair for that person that only played 1 dot.
I mean, according to me, what I think is always doubling up is not a good idea. Reason for that? Yes, of course, if you win, then yes. But think about it. Because you're doubling up, then you don't have many dots area to cover. That's number 1. If you didn't double up, you'd have spread it a bit more, and you will probably have the same size of cluster, but more tickets in it, as in it'll cover more area inside your cluster. So you would have even better chance of winning.
See, Colin, who won the nugget, fair play to him. You know, he would have had to go through the same process, and he wouldn't have known until Tuesday morning whether he won or not. The same as me. You know, I played 12 o'clock Monday. I played my dot of where I think it was on that picture, which was absolutely fucking brutal. Like, without a doubt, you got 10 minutes from the minute you click the link to look at the picture and place 1 single dot. That was it. And yeah, that picture was not the best, I'll put it. But yeah, I mean, for him, he could have been the one that only placed 1 dot, and then he could have beat me in the tiebreaker, for instance. But I reckon that one single dot was someone's free ticket, and they've gone in for the tiebreaker, and they may have lost it. I don't know, but if he did it with one, in theory, he did it with 2 dots. If it was the person that did it with 1 dot, this Colin guy, if he did it where he did 1 free dot, like his free ticket as the camper van, got pulled into the tiebreaker, and then did 1 dot and got closer than me and possibly potentially 3 others, he's just won using 2 dots. But
Yeah,
we don't know if Colin was the person that only played 1 dot. So,
that's
and
it.
I've just seen Dean's comment asking if I saw the results of the second picture. I didn't. I asked for it. I said, "Do I get, results? Do I get to see where the judges went?" Ben Turman said no. They submitted my coordinates of what I did into the PC, and it gave them a number of how far, like how close I was to the judge, and that's all they did. So it's obviously a tiebreaker picture that's stored, but once it's played, I don't think it'll be used again.
Yeah, Akim was also with tiebreaker with you.
Yeah, I watched back. I just got back from. I'd gone to Legoland, which I appreciate you not saying on stream as well. That's much appreciated. Because as I was driving up, I was listening to it on my car, but I was obviously not typing or watching it. I was just listening to it. And then I watched it back when I got home, and I texted saying, "Look, I've just missed it." But I heard the comments being read out saying that he was in the tiebreaker, and he heard from Vanessa that there was at least 5 people in it.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we got the average coordinate now. As you can see on the screen, I've also done a pinned message on the YouTube and Facebook. Everyone that watching from Facebook, you can't see that, I'm afraid, but you can see it on the screen. So average coordinate is 22, 30, 35, 10, 27, 22, 35, 11, 27. Sorry, so 22, 35, 11, 27. Well, let's have a look at the spread. So
Sam, I saw your comment on Facebook as well, saying that Sticks ain't got nothing on Darren's chopsticks. I had to howl at that one. I thought it was quite funny. You're missing one big factor on this picture, you know. The ball ain't there at all.
what were the averages?
Where every single pixel that has been played, the ball is not there. Do you know why?
Why?
Because the ball is about to hit the guy in red on the head in the bottom left. You're playing in the wrong area, guys. Come on.
For this.
He's the one going to win the ball in the background.
Yeah, this guy here. Okay, so here it is. What do you think? Let me know. I think it could be slightly higher than that.
I haven't actually fully looked at it if I'm honest.
If we just do...
In theory, looking at this, middle guy, ear to ear, up, height, you kind of can't tell. So yeah, it could be higher, could be about where the average is or whatever. But you can't go wrong between the middle guy's ears and just try and get it to cross over with the other 2.
Looks okay, to be honest. It's obviously the first time I'm looking at the picture. We've got another live streams to come on Sunday. Yes, on Sunday.
You
So
threw me off as well because you did the stream on a Saturday.
yeah, yeah,
I got your message. I was like, "What are you doing it on the Saturday for? I'm nowhere near Gainsborough."
yeah. Because I wanted to go somewhere on Sunday. I went Peak District. I probably watched the video.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. And guys, come on, show some love and support, guys. I mean, I know it's not related to BOTB, but you've been watching me for God knows how long. And give it a like. Other videos, I'm only trying. It's only 50-second videos. If you wanna watch and share your comments underneath and give us a thumbs up, that'll be amazing.
I did, didn't
The
I?
other
Oh, I did.
videos that I'm making.
I swear I did. Hang on.
Yeah, it should be there anyway.
I'm watching it on YouTube. I've just liked it now. I thought I already have. It might. You've done it on all platforms, haven't you? You've done it on TikTok,
Yeah, yeah.
Insta, and I can't remember which one I liked it on.
Vaxi, I drive pretty much everything. I mean, today I'm driving a Renault Clio because I picked it up. Yesterday I was driving a Range Rover. Day before I was driving a C Class. Day before I was driving a 3 Series. Day before I was driving a 5 Series. So
He's being
different cars.
modest. His daily car is a Ferrari Enzo. Okay. He's just he just he's just saying it's an Astra or Beamer or whatever just to play it down a bit.
Man. But to be honest, I'm not into that. I'm not into really supercars and stuff. I'm more into luxury.
You know that this thing that you've sent me, I've only just kind of picked up my phone virtually. I've got a few messages. There's another. I don't know whether you want me to say it, but another group you've added me to.
Yeah.
What's the crack with that? What's it?
On Facebook?
No, WhatsApp.
I added you.
Well, I've been added to two others, I think, or they've changed the name. No.
Why is it? Is it someone from the group added you there?
Hang on. Yeah, Kam added you today. Patron BOTB only.
Oh! That's because on the main patrons group it's became a bit too random now.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I just made a group for BOTB only for the patrons group. So you just only talk about BOTB on that. So a lot of people are actually leaving patrons just because of that. So that's why I made a new patrons group. So the patron social is for we can talk about anything, and patrons BOTB only talk about BOTB so that they get more value for the membership, if you know what I mean.
Right, okay, yeah. No, I get you now. So social I've just seen your actual.
Yeah, I mean that concept was actually there before, because do you remember the Smart Devil?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Smart Devil was for this kind of topic, and Patreons was strictly for BOTB. But because the Patreon group has become so popular, and we got so many patrons, that's why I've created that. No, Dean, don't say that, man. It's not your fault or anything like that. It's just that some people are actually. I understand where they're coming from. I mean, not everyone wants to join the conversation, or they don't like the conversation and stuff like that. So that's why I said if they want to leave the other group, they can, and if they only want to talk about BOTB, so the patrons BOTB is there. So guys, just to let you know, if you want to be part of that, join patrons today and get access to all the groups and everything, and of course you can support this channel. That's the main motive of joining patrons anyway.
would you rather shut down Smart Devils then? I hardly see any activity in there at all.
Yeah, there's some. Well, it became a bit too because most of them from Smart Devil has joined Patreon already. That's why
Yeah,
it's not very active, especially the very active ones. Very active ones are Patreon now. So that's why they don't really talk much about that. But Smart Devil, I opened that group with a big thinking, as in that's my march, that's kind of my brand, if you know what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
So Smart Devil, I'm gonna open it up for public again. So say basically what's the plan is with the Smart Devil guys is, you know how I'm doing the average now in here. Smart Devil is the group for public. I mean, it's entirely up to you if you want to be in a public group. I mean, a lot of people they think twice before joining a public group, but there's no spam or anything like that, or there's no scam or anything going on. There's enough moderators to look after the group and everything, so it's all safe. Now, uh, what I was my plan was on the Smart Devils. If we had the admin to do the average on the Smart Devils, that's going to be a public average, and we're going to do average on the Patreon. That's going to be patrons average. Difference between them obviously is on the Patreon. There's all the winners and everyone's there, and we talk a lot, take it into next level. But to be honest, even in Smart Devils, if you guys are active, you can also do your own good average. You never know, you might just have even better average than the patrons. I'm not trying to sell anything here. I'm just saying, because sometimes I don't have time to do the live streaming here, because as you guys know, I'm very busy. So on the Smart Devils, anyone from any country, you don't have to pay anything. It's absolutely free. You can join, and if one person can take the responsibility, like Tom doing on smart on patrons, if someone can take the responsibility of taking people's coordinates and do an average, then we got both, as in stream average from the group, and then we also got average from the patrons. It's better.
Can I say one thing though?
Yeah,
Obviously, when they join um, Smart Devils,
yeah,
obviously we don't know who's joining. Blah 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 blah. There is winners that are in there talking Smart Devils. Don't direct message them. Like you
yeah.
find because you can click on the name, get their number, and you can try and message them directly outside of the group and stuff. I've had no offense to anyone, I've had I won't name names, but I have had people adding me on Facebook, which is close friends and family on there. I've had people getting my number off either like patrons or Smart Devils or whatever, and they've been inboxing me or whatever, and it's like I'll talk to you in the group unless I've known you personally. Then
That's it. Yeah,
yeah, because it's like, oh, I'm not tooting horns or anything like that, but they'll go in there, they'll see my number, I'll fucking get bombarded with shitloads of messages and be like, he's free time winner, let's get his number and we'll fucking pick his brains or whatever.
guess what? Every day, I'll probably showed you when you came to my garage. Every day, I do count sometimes between 40 to 60 messages I get, individual messages. I'm not talking about Patreon's 1,000 messages.
Yeah.
Individual 40 to 60. Some people send me voice messages. Some people say, I don't know. I mean, keep telling them, bro, I'm a zone three guy. I'm a zone three guy. Do you know what I mean? Um,
It's like that.
so
I don't mind helping people. Don't
yeah,
please, don't take it as if I'm not going to give my 10 pence worth. But there has been weeks where I've hit zone fucking two, zone three. It is
yeah, of
what it is.
course.
But it's like people are asking for coordinates. I don't play by coordinates. For the over a year and a half, I have no clue
Yeah,
what coordinates I've played. I
yeah.
literally look at the picture. If the ball fits right within the area that I'm looking at, I fucking spam the area with my dots. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Um, and I don't mean that in any disrespect of I'm not trying to help the group or whatever, or it's more that um, I I work in a different way, if you know what I
That's
mean.
it. I mean, if you got a question, you can always tag. and
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the group
I like
and us.
it
You know,
pops up
it's
kind of
not that Darren gonna give away some of his secret if you message him privately or something, because he has got no secret.
yeah, there is no
Secret, do you know what I mean?
secret.
That's what it is. I mean, it's just all about strategy and stuff like that. So, yeah, you know, it's messages in the group, just tag us. I mean, I wanted to do that one-to-one. That's why I left my job back in 2020 when the COVID hit and lockdown and stuff. And then you guys probably remember I was doing delivery, and I've left that delivery job. When I was doing that time, I was replying to every single message on WhatsApp, Instagram, and others. I mean, I've checked my Instagram thing. I've got about 200 and something messages, but I don't have time to look at it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I mean,
See,
you know, so busy.
you know, on Instagram today when BOTB Christian was doing the live,
Yeah.
I was commenting on it. I was saying, you know, I was in tiebreak last week. You nearly came to my door in Oislot. I know he read it, or Vanessa would have told him, because that office is very, very tight. They all know each other. They work with each other every day in Oislot, and there's not many of them there. So they'll all know who's who, who's playing what, or whatever. Not as in the millions of people that play, but who's in a tiebreaker or some shit. And then they'll find out who the winner is and what car and all this crap. But I commented earlier, and Christian like read out summits that I said. I came off the live, and I had about 40 odd fucking Instagram following requests, and I'm like, I've posted 5 things on Instagram that you're following me for nothing, because I don't post. If I post on my Facebook, which is locked down. No one can see nothing apart from friends and family. And even if sometimes if I detect that someone is a mole on my Facebook for personal things, I restrict their account so they can't even see anything on my friends list. So it's like I can post things that they can't even see, but there's only a few on there that I suspect, and they're nothing to do with BOTB. Anyone here, anyone in whatnot. It's people from around town, effectively.
Yeah.
Shani, get your ass on here, Mr. Colgate.
Hi guys. That's what I can.
Actually, speaking of Shani, he's one that's messaged me that I've not even read yet, because I've only just fucking opened my phone virtually, and you messaged me at 4:20, and I've only just read it. But yeah, you're about right. You're about bang on. That's the thing. Like, I'm back at work now, so when I opened my phone, which was about an hour and a half ago, because I've FaceTimed my boy, so I've been on FaceTime to him, and I had over 1,100 messages, and I'm like, oh shit. How do you kind of scan through that to try and catch if anyone's talking about you, or what, if you need to respond to anything, or you know what I mean? Like, if you tag me, I can skip to it and I'll respond. But when it's got 1,000 messages at 9:30 at night, I'm just like, see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's because everyone knows really if they've seen my videos. I'm a van driver, so I'm out on the road 8 hours a day. I get home, sit down. Cameras are on me in the van, so I don't play on my phone, and it's illegal to play on your phone while driving. So pretty much, I don't get chance to reply. Shani's apparently joining on Sunday. Apparently.
I'll
Shani,
join on Sundays. Which Sunday, Shani? Is it after starts after
Christmas?
at 2025?
No, he's doing all right actually. He put in the chat that he's at uni, so he's done what I did, and I went back to further education and got my degree.
Oh, okay.
So no, well played. Good on him.
What was I gonna say? Is he gonna be the World Cup? Is it this year or next year? Was it?
It's this year, isn't it? It's like 80 days away or some shit.
Oh shit! In
Yeah.
Qatar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't win it.
Nah, no chance.
I mean, the females had to come along and do it for us. It's
Yeah.
like saying, "Oh yeah, give me, I'll do it. I'll do it in a minute." 6 months later, it's not done. I'll do it in a minute. Leave me alone. Why'd you keep pestering me?
Who did the best in the stage and everything? Well, Germany and
Well,
stuff.
saying that, I must admit, we didn't concede goals that many. Like we got all the way through to the final, and I think we conceded 1 or 2 goals in a lot of games. Which, in fairness, for England, that's good. Like
Hmm.
that's tight defending, And even they got like they got through penalty knockout, like the I think that was back in 2019 because I was still delivering Chinese at that point. They got through the penalty stages to get through to the next round and that. Or some of it, I think, is luck because they've walked over people quite too easy.
Sterling's gonna do good because Chelsea's training them.
Harry Kane, he's going to pull it for us.
You need to replace the Hurricane with Euros, mate.
Harry Kane is a cart horse. Literally, I'm a Spurs fan through and through, but Harry Kane is a goal poacher. He does not fucking run. He just jogs everywhere and he waits for the ball to come to his feet. Like in Spurs, Son, he's got golden boot. So Son is, in my eyes, better than Harry Kane. Because Son fights for it. Son works for it and stuff. Whereas Harry Kane just waits for the ball to be passed to him. And that's what he expects.
What the hell? How come Shan is still a moderator? Let me take his power. 1 sec. Oh, there you go, Shan. You're no longer a moderator. Go ahead. You don't deserve it.
You have to work for it, Shani. Come on.
Yeah.
Is he back in Patriots?
His blue name's gone. Grey Shani now. He is back, yeah. He is back.
No, not in Patrons, I don't think. I think he got put in the panel. I can't remember.
No, I did add him to the Patreon.
Oh,
You asked me yesterday.
It's gone past. Kane is another Gary Lineker in the box goal poacher. See, Gary Lineker was a Spurs player as well. But let me just check some else.
Bruv, you are in the old patrons group and I've shared that link about 1 million times. 1 sec. It's not a new patron, it's the same one, but the other patron group is about BOTB only. So no other conversation, only BOTB related conversation. You can send normal ones like hi, hello, and all of that, but apart from that, just BOTB related.
It's a shame. I think you can pin messages on WhatsApp. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure.
You can, yeah.
So when you enter that, just pin the message to say BOTB only. Just put this is the chat only about BOTB. You want to talk shit? Talk in social.
Yeah. You actually can, can't you? 1 sec. Let me just post that link and all of that and then pin it maybe. Does it work?
No, it's not pinned it. You just
No, I did it, but now I'm gonna star it or something. But star for me, isn't it? It's not for everyone, is it?
No, it's just for you.
So how do I pin it then? There's no way you can pin this. Anyway, fuck it, man. I've been reposting that anyway. Right, so yeah. Bloody hell. What do you think? Are you guys feeling lucky about to? Oh, saying that actually, I forgot to play my lifestyle. I know it's going to be a waste of money. Could have saved that credit and invest on the dream car competition, but let's give my luck a go. Not that lucky. It's even though I've won it once, but oh shit, I'm gonna have to do my free ticket first. For fuck's sake.
There's even chatter
That's
in
what pisses me off so much, man.
I've only just spotted. Dean, I wasn't ignoring you in the patrons meetup page. I've only just seen it. But where pretty much where Andrew M's in the patron meetup page put the box, I would say there. But yeah, he beat me to it. I've literally just opened my phone near enough.
Where's my ruler gone, man? I don't have chopsticks, but I got a ruler that I can't find most of the times.
You need these bad boys. That's what you need.
Yeah. Well, I keep
Do you know?
losing.
Do you know the best thing to use other than chopsticks? You know the ruler.
Yeah.
You know the see-through ruler.
That's what I got, but I can't find it most of the time. I only see that ruler right once in a year or something, and then there you go, found it actually.
Once in a year. Found it.
Because I don't look for it, I forget about it. No.
Was you sat on it? Was it under your ass? That's why you didn't see it. Right?
Oh, bro. Right, that.
Yeah. See that? You see that middle bit?
Yeah.
Use that. Do that on the like.
What do you mean the middle bit? Oh, middle. Oh, okay.
The middle box going all the way down. Use that. Do it off the head.
This middle.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you
Why use that?
If you expand the picture, get that middle bit to line up with the full size of the head, and use the middle of that ruler to like adjust it. You'll get used to it. I did do that a couple of times.
So
because my monitor's a curve monitor, when I adjusted it that way and that way, it was just doing this. It wasn't user friendly.
But I'm not very good with fucking rulers, man. I'll just do lines.
I can tell. Look at your hair; it's all wonky. What did you do? Fucking that'll do.
No. I'm just sorry, guys. I'm just doing my free picture quickly. I mean, free ticket.
Cheers, buddy. I know you're busy. I try not to hassle you because I'm recovering. Still got another 3 months. Oh shit!
Well, what's up?
Dean's still off for another 2 to 3 months. That's insane. Are you laughing what I'm laughing at?
Yeah. One sec, let me just do this.
I did get you at, when you tagged me, it's literally because I've only just opened it. That's when I saw it, but I do try and respond as quick as I can, sort of thing. I know, bro. Cam will make me a moderator. Not in a cat and house chance. I will pay Cam extra to not.
Bruv, I'm gonna block you if you ask me for the moderatorship one more time. I'm gonna block you.
I'm gonna be like, nope. I've paid him £1 million. You're never gonna be a moderator.
He asked me, Cam, can you add me to the patrons group and make me moderator too? I was like, you wish.
Hey, Paul. Yes, I've got the foreskin wallet. It's stretchy because it's going to hold a lot of money because it nearly held £184,000 last week. I don't know if you heard, but I nearly won. Well, I did win. I just lost the tiebreaker. Oh, BOTB. Facebook's just done a dump. All the messages have just come back through again.
I am probably going to completely ignore the middle guy because he's going to be somewhere in the middle anyway.
No, you need to take into consideration the guy on the left.
Because his head is a bit like that. So you going to go that way or straight?
No. You need to take into consideration the guy on the left. The little guy has feelings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, I think I found, just got the winning coordinate, which is, possibly could also be in zone 3, but
AJT, it's Shani. He's just come back from Colgate Island, and he's like, I want to be back. I want to be VIP. I want to be the king. I want to be moderator. I want to be admin. I want to be the steam on your shit. I'm joking.
okay, done my free ticket. Now it's time to play the lifestyle. So many people's on here. Probably one of you are lucky. Probably can pass me some luck or something. I don't even know the answer.
Literally when you're wearing your glasses, I can see the reflection of the Pornhub you've got open.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at my homepage all the time, mate. I mean, if I open Google Chrome, that's what opens first. Calms me down a little bit, and then I can.
You've opened. There's either one or two things that you've opened, and that is chicken nugget porn or necrophilia. Or, knowing you, Cam, the best video out there, the best one ever, that is your favourite, 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Oh, fuck that, bro. Oh.
Yes.
Makes me sick, bro. You know when first time I saw that, yeah? You know how it all started, like before the actual thing started?
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh shit, yeah, let's see. And then I say, okay, let's see what they're gonna do. And then what they do.
Yeah. No, that ain't for the faint-hearted, that shit. Do you know what chicken nugget porn is? Does anyone? No?
I don't.
See, it's going off topic, but anyone in the chat know what chicken nugget porn is?
I can Google it.
No, don't give it away. Actually, I'm going to Google it, see what it comes back with. No, I don't want to. I don't want that to pop up on the fucking search history.
Watch chicken nugget porn videos for free. Here is Pornhub.com. Discover the growing collection of high quality, most relevant XXX movies and click. I don't want to click that. I mean, obviously that's what it is. Okay. 43,883 chicken nugget porn premium videos on xnxx.gold. Gak ugly dude from down the street fucks my girl again. What the fuck?
This isn't what I've searched for. This is what I've been told by a mate. Chicken nugget porn apparently is when you're shagging a female that has no arms and no legs, so she is laid there, not able to do anything, like a chicken nugget.
Oh shit! Hope that doesn't offend a lot of people.
Can't hear you. You've moved the mic.
Oh shit! Did I?
Yeah, you've pushed it to the side.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Right. Okay. So, what's the lifestyle answer? Which of these is not a British car brand?
Mini.
Lancia, isn't it? Lancia, I think.
Nah, it was Mini.
No, Mini's not even there, bro.
I know, that's why I said it.
Lancia is from which country? Italy, isn't it? Yeah, I knew that. But all the other ones are British
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
Is it?
Rover is because Rover MG joined up. So
Of course, Rover closed down, didn't it? So
Yep.
yeah.
And then TVR, that was British.
What's
No,
TVR? Bro? Never heard of it.
is it TVR that I'm thinking of? The TVRs are fucking epic.
Confirm playing 5 tickets within my credit because I was in zone 3.
My
I was in zone 3, got 6 phone credit. So
my uncle's watching, right, and he's just sent me this on WhatsApp. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it.
oh shit. Yeah.
When you finally meet a girl who won't walk out on you. Oh. Did you see the video that I shared into the group of there was a female that was in a wheelchair. She was doing her first dance at this party or whatever it is, and the song the DJ put on was Ed Sheeran, and the first lyrics of that song is, "When your legs don't work like they used to."
No.
He got fucking raped for that. I think he got like lynch mobbed. Hey, Adi, they're still here. You need them before Sunday, mate. My uncle was nearly in a tiebreaker with me last week.
Or was it? Was he a runner up?
No, I think he was like 2-2 away, or 2-3, or something like that. So he was nearly in the tiebreaker with me for last week's picture.
Yes, Father Steve.
Hey, oi. Sorry to hear about your dog, mate.
Oh, I didn't see any message in the group actually. I mean, I didn't notice.
No, I think Gary put it up on Facebook earlier that their dogs hit that age, and I don't know whether the dogs either passed away naturally or they've had the dog put to sleep.
Oh, you're back, Father. See, I thought you're still in holiday.
No, he's back. He's been back ages.
Oh.
Because his car broke down, didn't it? If you remember.
Well, that Fiesta.
I don't know. He just put it on Facebook saying, "Anyone around? I need to jumpstart my car."
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's got a 19 plate Fiesta, I think.
Yes.
68.
Yeah, I remember it actually. From when we was down Birmingham.
Yeah, he came to the showroom with it. With a 68 plate, I think.
You didn't try buying it?
Okay, what's that?
Hey, in I think it's in a month's time or something, isn't it, for the Patreon meetup? But you'll be seeing the new Landy.
New what?
The Landy, the Range Rover, Land Rover
Yeah.
Range
Okay. What do you mean? Oh, your car.
Yeah, because you haven't seen it, have you? You've seen the Audi, obviously. I came to your work, but none of you have actually seen it in the flesh.
Your car. Yeah. I haven't.
Yeah.
Back to back Patrick.
Not being funny, but best pet to buy as they have long lasting life. It a turtle. Got a mate who's got one. It's 60 years old. Please tell me his name's Donatello. Tie a fucking blue strap round his head. Give him some fucking chopsticks. He's like,
That Ninja Turtle.
should have a TBR in dream car. I agree. TBRs are quite nice. I
I
remember
never heard of. How come I never heard of TVRs?
TBR with the flip paint back in the day. That was a sick car. It was like a pearlescent blue purple.
Ah, I actually saw one today. I think I saw one today. What the hell? I mean, I did see one today. That's the exact one that I saw. Okay, I was thinking, what car is that? I never saw that. As in, I never seen it.
See, Noble isn't really out there. You don't see many of them, but they've got some shit hot cars too.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was going Newcastle and in the A46, someone was driving that car. So what make is that? I never saw that car, and it wasn't obviously there was no badge or anything debadged. So
Yeah, it looks smart. It reminds me of a mixture of a more sportier E-type Jag.
hmm. Okay, the new one looks quite good actually. It's all right.
Steve, no, my C1, as in a car, or has he got a C1? I thought you said it was a Fiesta.
Oh, I mean, I think the Fiesta is Carrie's car or something, and Steve's got a C1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were in the Fiesta at Birmingham though,
Yeah.
because I reversed and nearly hit them on purpose. I was like, I'm gonna get you. Out of the film Swordfish, John Travolta, Andrew Jackman. What do you mean? I'm not getting that reference. As in the TVR, or it's been a long. Yeah, no. He drives through the streets, doesn't he? And he's shooting all the guns and shit. Yeah, I remember that now. Because it's like he makes a wax figure of himself and makes out that he's fucking blown himself up and disappears under a tunnel. That's a good film. Because he's getting sucked off while being hacking. He's like trying to fucking code break. So much that we'd do, Cam. We're like code breaking and hacking and fucking programming and stuff like that. And then he's got one better because he's got a bird in his lap, giving him nosh.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Noble.
I've not heard of them
It looks like the old Gallardo and Lamborghini. I'm not too familiar with those cars anyway.
Yeah, it's a mixture. There's a bright blue one that kind of has a feel about it that's kind of mixture of a Ferrari or an R8, Audi R8. Like it's got the circles on the back end to make it look like it's a Ferrari in some kind of.
Oh, the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brake lights and that. It make like the new one. There's a Noble M500. Now, if you look at that, it's in grey. If you look at that design of that, it reminds me of a Bugatti around the door. But then the front end is like a Ferrari. But that looks epic.
Mm.
But you don't see them. I've never seen a Noble on the roads ever.
They probably don't make that many.
Yeah, I mean, I think they make about 50 of them per year. But to me, they are more rare than a Lamborghini or a Porsche or a Ferrari or whatever, because these are all hand built in a
It's
factory.
only five noble in Auto Trader. What the hell?
Yeah, like you type in Lambo, you're gonna hit fucking 500.
Yeah, I know. More than that, probably.
There was a Noble M500 in one of the old Top Gear episodes. Looks fantastic, but broke down every other minute.
By the way, um, if you guys are looking for, like, if you want to buy a brand new car, and obviously if you want to keep the cost down, and if you want to buy something cheap, but those with all the gadgets and stuff like that. So where do you go, especially SUVs? If you want to buy, you normally buy a Peugeot. I mean, if you want to buy the cheap ones, or a Citroen, or like the French cars, or you know but I would say you might give it a go to Sangyong. I know they're horrible, they got horrible name and all of that, but their new cars are so nice, amazing. By the way, my friend bought one. He bought the Rexton. It looks better than a Range Rover. Trust me. It feels so nice. It's actually a premium product. The Rextons, even the Corandos are so nice. So if you guys are looking for a cheap, brand new car, especially SUVs, you can give it a go. You might as well go to the dealership and do a test drive or something, because you can buy it for 1999, like the Corandos. This video is not sponsored by SsangYong, but give it a go. Rextons are like 38 grand, but obviously that's premium and everything. So they look really nice. The new ones, like 2022 plate ones, are very nice. Better than a Peugeot, put it that way,
Anything's better than a Peugeot. I had
or
a
a
Peugeot.
Citroen.
I mean, I had a Ford KA,
Yeah,
1.6 version, not the 1.3s, but the 1.6. It went like shit off a shovel. It was like a go kart, and someone reversed round a corner, and I didn't have enough time to stop because they just fucking whipped out when I was on my way to work and smashed all my front end. So it got wrote off, and um, I ended up going and buying a 206 from Leicester. Bearing in mind, I had to travel from Gainsborough to Newark to go to work because I was working at Vodafone, and I was using 50 quid a
I
week.
was working for T-Mobile.
Oh, was you?
I used to, and then O2.
I was at the call center, so I was dealing with fraud, credit collections, and fucking. When you go abroad and your phone uses too much data
Yeah.
and you don't know it's doing it, well, I was the one that made contact with you and told you, oh, your phone's used £5,000 worth of data. If you don't pay that, we're going to cut you off. Now, there's a guy, a very, very famous guy with Vodafone. I can't even remember his name now, but I worked with that case, and he racked up a bill of £91,000 on
What
Vodafone.
the?
And what he was doing was he was calling the sex chat lines.
Oh,
So we cut his phone off because he said he wasn't going to pay. Like he was struggling to pay, just lost his missus, and um, he was feeling lonely and all this lot. And he'd gone into a Vodafone shop and says, "Oh, my phone's not working. I don't know why it's not working." And because I think it was sat at about 50 odd £1,000 it racked up to be, but it hadn't generated onto his bill. So the guys in the shop, when they went onto his account, they saw that his direct debit was up to date. He wasn't behind on payments, and they were like, "Well, I don't know why you've been suspended. I'll reactivate your number." So he reactivated it, and by the time the data had pulled through on a spreadsheet, it racked up to 91,000, and it went to court and everything. But Vodafone, I think they did a goodwill gesture, and they took like £40,000 off it or something. So he was still in debt by 50 grand, but they took the 40 grand off because the Vodafone store shouldn't have reconnected his number. So they took that off and made him pay the rest. But that's a house. Like, you go to a debt collector and they go to court and then they're going to go, well, you owe 50K. You need to sell your house to pay for this.
Mm.
And that's just from sex chat lines. Well, I had to deal with that. And it's like when you go abroad as well and your phone uses too much data and you haven't turned off like aeroplane mode or whatever. I dealt with high profile people as well, like Boris Becker. I've spoke to. I've spoke to Bernie Eccleston. He was in Dubai at the time of me talking to him, as well as Rob. I don't know whether you will remember him. There's a singer that sang Unchained Melody, which is Robson and Jerome. I spoke to Robson Green, and his phone was suspended because it was using too much data. I can't even remember who else. There's loads of people that just randomly come through on the phone, and you're talking to them, and who was it? It was Bernie Eccleston. That was it. It come like the PA, the woman, had authorization on his account to talk to us on his behalf. And I was like, right, I've sent you a text message. Your phone's used £50,000 up to now in data. And I said, do you have that type of money to be able to pay? Because if not, I'm going to keep your phone turned off until you get back, and then you're going to have to pay. And she turned around and said, under no circumstances, stop this number. It is being used all the time. The owner of the phone is using it constantly, making calls on the internet, all this sort of stuff. And I was like, well, I need clarification from the owner to be able to say, yes, leave the phone open, because the number's already used 50 grand in data, let alone calls or anything like that, because there was no like packages for when you're in Dubai. So she put the owner of the phone on, and I was like, can you confirm your name? And he was like, yeah, it's Bernie Eccleston. But well, it was Bernard or some shit. And I was like, right, your date of birth. I says, I've already had verification who so and so was, which was his PA. And he was like, look, don't suspend my number. And I said, well, it's 50 grand. I'm going to need a payment onto your account to secure that your number, for your protection effectively, doesn't turn off. And he was like, well, what do you need? And I was like, well, what can you afford? And he laughed. And I was like, well, can you clear the 50K? At least the 50K that you've racked up to date. And he was like, yeah. And he literally gave me his credit, like his card details, swallowed 50 grand off his card and put it on his account. And I was like, who the fuck is this? So I was like, yeah, the payment's just going through. Took his name off the actual account, slapped it in Google. It came up that he was a billionaire. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who is it? And then I read it, and it was saying that he was the owner of fucking Formula One. It's like, this is mental. Didn't even have a clue. And like Boris Becker, something to do with tennis. Didn't have a clue. I was just talking to them as if they were just, well, they are, normal random people. But like when I says, oh, can you cover the 50K? And he just laughed. That kind of, I was like, why would you laugh at 50K? Like, to me, that's a house, that like, and he just laughed at 50 grand for using it on data. Yeah, it was insane. But yeah, I was driving to and from work, 50 quid a week, using my Ford KA, which was petrol, swapped to a 206, and it took £100 for the month for diesel. I was like, this is insane. Why didn't I swap sooner? But it was a shit car.
Yeah, what, 206?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that was my first car, man.
It was, I think it 1.6, 206, or
I had a 1.4 petrol, and I was overtaking all the cars on the motorway with that.
So I modified my KA. I put alloys on it. I put strut brace on it. I was going to drop an RS turbo engine into it and everything. It had Maserati headlights. I think that's what they're called. You know what you've just seen on the TVR, those like dome circles. I did that on the front and back on the KA. And when the person crashed into me, insurance took it away over to Scunny, and I says, look, my car's modified. I haven't told my insurance, so I need to come and strip the car of everything that's on it. So all the subs that were in the boot, the strut brace, I was like, I can't get the strut brace off, so I'm screwed out there. The insurance company questioned it, and I says, look, how the car is how I bought it from Ford. It's a KA Sport, so this is how I bought it. And they were like, well, it doesn't really come with alloys, or it doesn't come with a strut brace or anything like that. I was like, yeah, the 1.3 comes with Steelies, but the 1.6 comes with alloys. And I says, and a strut brace, it's the sport edition, so it's going to have a lot more stability into it. And they were like, oh, okay, yeah, well, yeah, that's fine then. And then they paid out, and I was like, fuck, because I modified it literally like I was dropping an RS turbo engine into it that was going to push like 300 brake, and in a KA it was going to be like a go-kart. It was going to be insane, and then someone wrote it off. Well, the things we do when we're young, dumb, full of cum.
Insurance people are funny, man, with those upgrades and body kits and everything. They charge a lot of money. If you actually mention everything that you have, like especially if you buy a kitted up car, and if you actually mention every single panel, it's gonna go up by quite a lot.
Sometimes, if you go to the special modified car insurance group and you tell them absolutely everything on there, it works out less than what you've got as a standard car.
How is it?
How does that work out? Like you're paying less than just a general bog standard normal car, but you've modified it, slapped everything on it, and you're paying less. But they apparently say that when you've got a modified car, you take more, like, not like your boy races with your Fiestas or whatever, but if you've got like a GTR or Skyline, like Skylines or anything like that, like your high end modified cars, then they say that people take more care of them and don't piss about with them and all this sort of stuff. So that's why they insure them type of people, and they've never really had any problems.
Yeah. Right, Lee. Just saw your message. Good. Tell you, Tariq, how's it going? What's the answer? Answer is Lance here. Alkesh, I haven't watched it actually, but I just googled it and I'll watch it in a bit. So yeah, I think we can go off now. Need to wake up tomorrow early. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, join Patreons, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good night, guys. Hope you win. Good luck for the midweek lifestyle. And Darren, thanks for joining. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.
Good luck, guys.